Hi, my name is Darlene Riveron, and I will be presenting Comparing Stigma. First, what is stigma? Back in Greek times, this term was originated to refer to bodily signs that expose something unusual and bad about the moral status of the signifier. Later, in Christian times, the term was referred to as showing bodily signs of a physical disorder. Nowadays, the term is used somewhat in the literal sense, but is more applied to the disgrace of self than to the bodily evidence of it. The negative attitude and beliefs toward the stigmatized individual motivate society to fear, reject, and discriminate against them. Mental health stigma. Most societies still view symptoms of mental health disorders as threatening or as wrong. As these attitudes continue, they foster stigma and discrimination toward these illnesses. There are two different types of mental health stigma. Social stigma, which is characterized by a stereotype attitude and discriminating behaviors toward individuals who suffer from mental health disorders as a result of the psychiatric disorder label they have been given. Then there's self-stigma, which is stigma internalized by the mental health patient due to social discrimination faced on a regular basis. This attracts feelings of shame and leads to poorer treatment outcomes than other disorders. Both types of stigma are seen very frequently and cause individuals not to seek professional help. Individuals rather live in denial than to accept that they have a mental disorder. Misguided views that people that suffer from mental health may be more violent or unpredictable than people without such problems cause these stigmas to become more predominant. Stigma of disability. Society often is not very accepting of illness and disability, and the individual as well as the family become stigmatized due to the result. An individual suffering from disability or chronic health condition doesn't only deal with the differences in physical attributes, but also the differences in social placement. Individuals with disabilities face denial of social opportunities, low self-esteem, and unequal chance at work attainment as well as promotions. There are two main types of physical conditions that are stigmatized. A physical or behavioral disorders that is obvious to everyone, such as being in a wheelchair or missing a limb. A disorder that is hidden and not obvious to the casual observer, such as epilepsy. Individuals that suffer from both or either physical condition have much less social support and have less access to the healthcare system due to high insurance premiums. How do they compare? Mental health stigma and stigma disability compare in many more ways than one. Both types of stigma can be intertwined, as an individual who suffers from a disability can also suffer from a mental health condition. Both types of stigma affect overall quality of life as they live and role in the community. Being stigmatized affects the desire to ask for help from family members as well as medical professionals in order to prevent the negative effects of being labeled as different. Both types of stigma affect career opportunities, as stigmatized individuals have low self-esteem and do not feel as they are worthy enough to go after what they desire. Both types of stigma categorize individuals as less human due to differences that may not affect cognitive abilities. These are my references. Thank you.